Okay, once you save it, we're going to go ahead and leave. The reason why the camera angle is kind of different is because I did take a break. After I saved it, I did take a break because I needed a little break. I'm not a person that plays all day, so I just took a little break. And now we're going to go ahead and enter here. Remember that gunpowder I was telling you about? Yeah, we're going to grab it now. Combine that with that one to create more acid rounds. And now we're going to go ahead and head out. This is the other part where Mr. X shows up in. So I'll recommend being careful right here. Now we're going to go ahead and use the key card. And now we're going to leave the police station. And Mr. X is right there. So I just run around him. Just like right here. And then go right through here. And then you just want to run around. And then run all the way to where a bunch of zombies are. Well, there's only 2 of them, but you know. We're gonna go ahead down this way. And then right over here, there's 2 zombies. We want to trigger them to knock down that gate. And then run around this way. And run this way. Mr. X is still behind you. But once you get through this gate, Mr. X and the zombies will not follow you through here. So you are safe now. For now.
It's like the only way forward.
But if you didn't want to save it at that point in time, you could save it once we get to the sewer. I saved it there because this next part is pretty difficult with the dogs, because the dogs are pretty like difficult to figure out. And right here you want to walk. You want to walk past the zombie. But once the dog shows up over here, the zombie will be triggered towards you, so kill the dog really fast and leave. The zombie's going to take a while to get up there anyways. Shoot this dog, kill him. It takes about 4 shots, sometimes 3, but mostly 4 shots. And now, once you get out that gate, the zombie can't follow you. And then the dog is going to jump up there, shoot this dog right here. And the dog's dead. And right here, I shoot the dog right here. Right past the cars. So the dog jumps up there anyways. And then you could shoot him while he tries to jump at you. It makes it easier than running over here and shooting him, because he'll run straight at you. So that's what I do. And right here, I did get hit by these dogs because I kind of messed up. But I'm showing you the version of me actually killing the dogs. And then I'm going to show you the version of me getting the trophy of shooting the dog in the air. Like right here.
Oh no.
I shoot the dogs in the air. I kind of messed up on this dog part. And I did get hit on the on these dogs late a little bit later up. But I got that trophy. And right here, you want to shoot the dog at the distance. Right there. There we go. And then you can leave once you shoot that dog in the distance. So yeah, I do mess up a few times in this one to the save. Once in the sewer, and I do get a trophy for it, which I will tell you what trophy I get. But now on this bus, go ahead and shoot the zombie. If the zombie gets too close, you can get off the bus and start shooting him off the bus a little bit. And there we go. He's not dead, I don't think. Yeah.
What the hell is up with you?
It's pretty difficult. We won't really need the handgun ammo as much right now. So you can use as much as you can, as long as you kill the zombie and the dogs. He's dead. Because we do get high powered rounds a little bit later, so don't worry about it. And then we're gonna shoot this dog. Get this dog out of the way. And now we're gonna go ahead and run all the way to Sherry. Let's go.
That's gotta be the orphanage. Hang on, Sherry. Hello? I have the pendant!
Okay, and now we made it all the way to here. Now we're gonna go down this ladder. And we're gonna run this way. And we're gonna go down here to find Sherry. Hello, Sherry. And now Mr. X is gonna show up again. I don't really count this as a big encounter. All you have to do is just run away from him. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Mr. X is coming. And I'm a person that admits my mistakes. So if I make a mistake, I made mistakes on this run to my next save multiple times just because it was difficult. But I ended up doing it. So now we're here. We're going to go through this door and grab some high power rounds. So yeah. Soon we're not going to need our handgun bullets anymore. We're just going to use high power rounds. Now jump down there and then jump down here into the sewer. We finally made it to the sewer.
Sherry? Can you hear me?
And then we're just going to keep on running. We don't really get caught by any enemies right now. Not quite yet. And then right through here. We're going to climb up here. And then right through here. And right up this ladder. And hopefully you have some flash grenades left, because you're going to need one. And then right through here, we're going to go ahead and grab the flame rounds over here. And then we're going to come over here. Get the flash grenade ready. Wait until the zombie that you just woke up gets up to flash them too. And then flash them. Jump down here. And there we go. We made it to the sewer completely. Now we need to find Sherry. Or save Sherry. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this lever down.
I'll be right there.
And then, yeah. We're going to go through here. We're getting closer to finishing Claire's story. We just have sewer and laboratory left. So. And right through here. Grab this little crank thing. I call a lot of things here a crank. But you should know what I'm talking about. And then we're going to go right over here. And we're going to open this safe. Right here. And the combination is on the side of the safe. So if you need to look at that. It's going to be 2, 12, and 8. 2, 12, and 8. And then we're going to get our custom handgun. We're going to combine it. And see, it's on the side right there. We're going to combine them to use high power rounds. If you want, you can use the rest of the handgun ammo right here with these zombies. That's what I do. And then you could use high power rounds after that. I tried to shoot him in the head so I could try to get a critical and it didn't work. And then I'm going to use high power rounds and shoot them in the head. If you shoot them in the head, it's an instant kill. Like that. And like that. And then we're going to go down here. And then we're going to shoot the zombie in the head. because he will wake up. I'm not sure when he'll wake up, but he will wake up and get in our way later. So we just want to get rid of him now. And go ahead and use the little crank thing to open this door. There we go. And then we're going to go through here and take the key. There we go. And right through here. The zombie could have woke up right there. I just don't remember when he wakes up. I just remember he does and gets on our way later. Because we do go through there multiple times. Pull that lever and then go ahead and grab this grenade right here. Which we're going to need later for a boss. We're going to use all of our hand grenades for the last boss now. And then we're going to run past him. I stay on the left, and then as long as you're running, you won't get caught by that. And don't forget to grab the gunpowder over there. And now we're going to use the crank to open this. Perfecto. And then we're going to enter. And we're going to grab some more of the high power rounds. And now we're going to go up and back into the police station and away. Oh, not yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to shoot that zombie in the head. And then we're going to go ahead and open this. And this is where I messed up. I did accidentally got bit in here by not being careful. And I got the Bon Appetit trophy because of that. But now, I don't get killed here. You could shoot them through the crates, but make sure you don't actually hit the little bar parts. But, yeah. Now shoot him. But I do get the Bon Appetit trophy. So, this is what you can get if you get caught by a zombie. Now we're going to enter this room with this key. Grab this gunpowder and combine it with this one to create more acid rounds. There's ink ribbon there if you ever need it. But we just have one more save left. Unless you're planning on saving it somewhere else. And grab this wood. Don't forget to grab that work off that. And then we're going to enter here. Yeah, don't forget that work. For the chest pieces. And then we're going to move this. And then we're going to go ahead and go up the elevator back into the police station in a way. So. Yeah. I'll say I have about 40 more minutes left of this playthrough. And then we're going to go up here. Into here. And then go right up here. And we're going to keep on going up the stairs. And right through here. We're going to go up this elevator. And we're going to go into a place that Mr. X can't show up in. But Mr. X is not in the police station anymore. So you won't have to worry about him coming after you. I've never had him come after me. So now I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to go ahead and use this crank. So, I never had Mr. X come after me after I get to the sewer, so. And then we're going to grab that flame rounds. I use that crank mostly because I want to discard it later. Now I'm going to discard the key. I don't need that key anymore. And now we're going to go back to the sewer. And right here, don't forget the high power rounds. I almost forgot it. I almost went right past it. And now we're going to go through here. Back to the sewer, all the way we go. And now just follow my lead and jump down here. And be careful, there will be one of them showing up. Now he's going to try to grab you and then run past him. And then shoot him with the flame round. There we go. We use a lot of flame rounds on those guys because it kills them fast. And then we're going to go down here, grab this high power round. And then we're going to run past him. We don't need to shoot him again. We are not going to come back down this way, so just run through it. We take a shortcut back up later. So, and now let's use the crank. There we go. Now I want to get rid of it. We don't need it anymore. We have no use for it. Because items that are meant for the story, you can't discard unless you use every single possibility of usage for that item. So sometimes I get out of my way to just use it so I can get rid of it. Because we're not going through the item box. I totally forgot to mention that in the beginning. Don't go through the item box because that's the trophy we're trying to get to. I put that in my thumbnail though, so you should know, but I forgot to mention that. Wow. Now jump down there and shoot him. And wait until the flames go out. I kind of missed him, so that was a waste of an ammo right there. And don't forget to reload while he's burning. And wait until the fire goes out because he's taking damage with the fire. So there we go. Now he's dead. And I get my handgun ready because if the fires don't kill him, I only use 2 rounds. Then try to shoot him in this weak spot with the your high power rounds, and that should kill him. There we go. One more, and then I get my gun ready, which this one usually needs it. And I shoot him in his weak spot as best as I can. After the fire goes out, and then he's dead. Just like that. I killed him because I'm not going to try to get through them. Like, they could grab you and stuff. That one that just came up, we do kill it later, but right now I just go past it. And once on my way back, I do kill it. So, just letting you know on that point. And now we're going to grab all the chest pieces. So first we're going to grab the queen plug. And then we're going to grab, we're going to put the queen plug in here. Shoot this guy, not with the flame rounds. Shoot him with the high power round to kill him. And then up here we're going to grab the keen plug. There we go. And then we're going to jump down. There we go. And I need to make some space, so I do combine. I do discard that because I have no more space. But it's fine. It's okay to discard some of your acid rounds, just not a whole lot. Grab the queen plug back and use it right there. Use the keen plug for here. And then go around. Grab the queen plug back. And then grab the keen plug back. And there we go. Now we're going to go all the way back. And we're going to go fight the second boss. This boss is actually not difficult at all. I think this is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game, with it being your first run. So I kill him because he's in my way. There we go, one more flame round, and then I'm going to get my gun ready just in case he wants to still be alive. There we go, he's dead. And now we're going to run past him. There's one more of those enemies on the way back, but we don't worry about killing him. We just run past him because he does give us optimal time to go past him. So going up here and then jump down here. Okay, and then bait his charge and then run right past him. So yeah, once he charges at you, he's going to try to grab you, go on the island, and then try to go past him, going off the island. I wouldn't recommend trying to kill him, but if you did get caught, you do have some sub-weapons. Just try to use the flash grenade, not the actual grenade. We need the grenades for the final boss. And then we're going to come right back up here, and we're going to go back to the first room we were in to put the chess pieces in. So let's go. Okay, first you want to keep the pawn in there, and then we want to put in the queen plug right here. Queen plug there, grab the bishop, and then we want to put the king plug right here. So it should be pawn, queen, and then king, and then we want to grab the knight, put the knight in there, and then we want to go ahead and put in the rook, and then we want to put in the bishop. So yeah, it'll be go pawn, queen, king, and then knight, rook, bishop. That's the order that I put them in. And now we want to go down here and go ahead and fight the second boss.
All right, Sherry, on my way.
The second boss is not that hard. And then we'll get to the laboratory, and yeah, but we're going to stand right here for a code of reference to dodge his attacks. And now we want to put on, off, on. So on, off, on. And after this, we'll be going to the laboratory practically. And try to exit. He's going to attack you. And then we're going to wait right here so he doesn't hit you with his arm. This is a perfect place to stay hidden from him. And he'll swipe down 5 times until he tries to break through the door. Okay, once he breaks the door, go run right behind him and try to bait his attack. Don't get too far away from him because he will charge at you. So you want to stay like close to him to bait his attack. I forgot to put in my ammo. Silly me. But I try to shoot him I think 4 or 5 times, so that would be 2 right there. So yeah, I bait his attack. Don't go too far away from him because he will charge at you. And you don't want him to charge at you. So that would be 3 right there. Four. Bait it one more time. And then jump down. You want to bait him first and then jump down because he will run at you if you don't. Hit that button and then grab this flash grenade because you're going to need it. You want to throw a flash grenade at him and then shoot him again. I think I shot him 4 times up there, but then this will be 5. And then the fire is going to bring him down to his knees. And wait until this, ready? Get the flash grenade ready just in case. But you should shoot him 5 to 6 times. I'm pretty sure I shot him 5 times. So there we go. I threw a flash grenade so he doesn't charge us at me. And then, yeah. You get this trophy for taking him down the first time. So make sure you do that. But you will fight him 2 more times. So if you don't get it now, you'll get it later. So yeah. And then once you're done with that, you're going to enter here. He's not a hard boss. You just shoot him 5 times to the flame rounds practically. And then we're going to open this. And now we save Sherry. Now let's head to our car so we can get to the laboratory. So yeah. Once you get to the laboratory is probably going to take us about 30 minutes. Max, most likely. Somewhere around there. So yeah, we're almost done with this playthrough. Hopefully you guys made it this far. With the laboratory, I do save it right away in the laboratory. I wish I didn't because it's really not that hard in the beginning of the laboratory. So you don't have to save it in the beginning. I do it, which I shouldn't have because the rest of it was just too easy. Because I should have saved it right before almost the last boss. Because there's 2 more bosses. So yeah, now we're going to head to the laboratory. But you can save it anytime you want. As long as you just save it 3 times to get the S+ rank. So yeah. Okay. Do not exit until the final destination. Now we're going to head to... Now we made it to the laboratory. And there is one file just for Claire. That's exclusively for Claire that I do get. But I forgot that later I do come back into the laboratory as Claire on the 3rd playthrough. Because the last hit pouch is in the laboratory. We're trying to get all the hit pouches on the 3rd playthrough. So, there we go. Mr. X doesn't show up at all, again, at all with Claire. With Leon, he does. In the laboratory. But Claire, he doesn't. He stopped showing up, really, at the last encounter you saw him with. But, there we go. That's the exclusive file for Claire's on that laptop. So, grab that. And then grab the flame rounds. And now we're going to go ahead and skedaddle out of here. So yeah. I go ahead and save it. Yeah. I got this ink ribbon and I save it right in here. You don't have to save it right here. Like I said, it is easy in the beginning of the laboratory. You can save it a little bit later. I do take a break right then and there. That's why the transition. And so, because I like to get a fresh mind as I go through this game. So, and right through here, you want to start walking and then start running. So you don't aggro them right away because that zombie in the middle is pretty fast. Run past that zombie munching and then climb up this ladder before that other zombie wakes up. And then we're going to go ahead and hop down here. And now right through here there is a zombie. So yeah. He's in a different area every time. He was right there for me. Shoot him in the head. But sometimes he's like somewhere else. So always look around for him without entering as much as you can. Because he could be right by the door. And grab this part of the wrist bracelet. Right there. We do come back to this area eventually. So, yeah. And then start running down here and try to stay on the right side so you don't have any zombies come out of that door. Because there's zombies right by the door over there. So try to not open that door, that sliding door. So. And now right through here. Open this bridge. And then let's go ahead and open the bridge for the west side. I think it's the west side. East side. East area is where we're going to go next. Not the west area. So, the east area is the next place. So we're going to open this one and go through the bridge. So yeah, the laboratory is pretty easy. We don't have to do much. I think the hardest part of the laboratory is the two bosses that we have. But the next boss is not that hard either, just like the last one. As long as you practically do as I say with that boss. Because he can be pretty difficult. Now right through here. And right through here. Grab this gunpowder right there. And run past this plant zombie. They can't enter this room, so you should be safe. And grab this canister. There we go. Now we're going to enter the code. Think of these as numbers. So it's going to be 3123. 3123. And then we're going to go ahead and do 2067. 2067. Think of those as numbers, and that's actually a touchpad. I'm not going to explain what the symbols are for you to understand it. So just put in those two codes to unlock a door and the thing over there, whatever it's called. And now grab the gunpowder and combine it with the other ones to create more acid rounds. And go ahead and open or put in the canister here. And now what you want to do is do red, green, blue. Red, green, blue. So that's what you want to do. And keep on doing that until it's finished. Red, green, blue. And there we go. And now you got that filling up. And then we're going to continue. Now grab the canister. And right through here. And then if there's a plant zombie in the way, use a flame round. Flame rounds kill them instantly. If you shoot them, it's a waste of ammo. And they have a potential to come back. Or they will come back. Flame rounds is a guaranteed kill. So right through here, you can run at first. Go ahead and grab these flame rounds right here. Only if it doesn't use up another slot, grab it. If it does, don't grab it. And shoot these 3 zombies right here. Just the 3 that I shoot. And then we're going to run over here and then start walking. Because the liquor is going to show up. And 2 of them will show up. But first we're going to get this one. And run past them after shooting them with the flame round. The second one will show up above him. And that one will know exactly where you are and attack you right away. And now go ahead and shoot the zombie in the head. Because that headshot is instant kill right there. And then with the high power rounds. And shoot him as he drops. And then go ahead and go up here and shoot the zombie right over here. I can't believe I missed. She gets really close to my liking. There we go. Yeah, she got really close to me. And grab this, because we're going to need that. And run through here, unlock this. We're getting closer. and then go right through here. And right through here, we're going to run all the way back to the north area to do one more thing there. Okay, now right through here, there is a zombie, and I totally spaced out that there was going to be a zombie here. I was going to shoot him with the high power rounds, but he got really up and close and personal to my face, so I ended up using a flame round. But it's okay, because we don't really need as much flame rounds anymore. And then right here, examine this, make it to MUF, and then line up the frequencies. There we go, and then put it in. There we go, and then grab the thing right there. Yeah, just follow what I grab. Just grab the thing that was in the first cubby, and grab the gunpowder right there. And then run out. Make sure you don't open that door on accident because zombies will pour out. And you don't want that. Well, right now it doesn't really matter anymore because you're not going to come back here. So it's okay if you open that door now. We're not going to go through there again. So now we're going to go all the way back to the east area. Okay, now right through here, we're going to grab the gunpowder right here. I forgot to mention that I grabbed it last time because we needed the space at the time. Now combine that with the other gunpowder to create more acid rounds. Okay, and right down here. And not yet through this door. The next one we're going to start walking first. Right through here. Because there's two lickers. Unless you kill the one right there. But usually you don't kill them unless you hit them in the butt. Butt is usually the weak point for some reason. So yeah, now we're going to go down here. And put in the frequencies to open up more doors. So yeah, let's go ahead and examine it. And we want it to be MURF. And then we're going to line up the frequencies and put it in. There we go. And now we're going to go back this way. And we're going to try to lure this guy away. Yeah, lure him away. He's pretty difficult to lure away. Get away. And then we're going to go ahead and walk past him and go through the door over here. Nice and refreshing. And now we're going to go down this way into this cool little area. And then we're going to go ahead and put in the canister to get a blue one.
Damn. Should have packed my.
There we go. We have about 20 minutes, maybe a little less than 20 minutes left. And now we're going to go down this way.
Cooling complete.
And we're going to keep on walking because there's 2 lickers here. And make sure you keep on walking. As Leon, we practically kill these lickers. Be careful with this one. And then go through here. And now we're going to go ahead and grab the flame rounds. And then we're going to go ahead and grab this gunpowder right here. And we're going to walk right out again. Make sure you walk so no liquor comes at you. And then we're going to go ahead and go through here. Now we're going to go through here and grab... I accidentally grabbed the map. I didn't want it. Grab this gunpowder and combine it with this one to create more acid rounds. A lot of acid rounds, but they're going to be in good use. Trust me on that. And then we're going to climb up here. Any plant zombies in your way, shoot it with a flame round. And then right through here. And then we're going to kill all the plants. Mwahaha.
Dispensing solution now.
So much for the weed infestation.
Okay, go ahead and grab the bracelet right here, the purple one. Combine it with the bracelet, the purple keycard, and combine it. Mr. X doesn't show up here. He does with Leon, but not Claire. Because Mr. X doesn't show up again for Claire. And shoot all the plant zombies that comes at you. If one grabs you, use your flash grenade. But a lot of them came at me at once. And then we're going to come through here. It's more of a route to come through here, but it's safer. It's less plant zombies that you have to deal with, so I just come through here so I don't have to deal with a lot of plant zombies. Yeah, it's a longer route, but makes it so we don't have to waste so much ammo. And then go ahead and run past him. Don't run past him. That big tongue right there. Walk past him. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then start running. And a plant zombie will be in here. Just one though. On the 3rd steps. Right here. Go ahead and shoot him with the flame round. And kill him. And then run past. And go up here. And now we're going to go to the east area. Oh, not east. West area. Where are we in east? We're going to the west area now. Let's do that. Go ahead and put in your key card. And now we're going to run down here. And we're going to go ahead and fight the 3rd boss. But once we enter, we're going to go ahead and grab a hand grenade from this guy. Yeah, right there. Just the hand grenade for the final boss. And then we're going to go ahead and do this one. We're going to do OSS. We don't have to do this, but I want to discard it. So I'm doing it so I could discard it. There we go. This is the last time we're going to use this as Claire for this playthrough. And then we're going to discard it. And then we're going to run down this way. And now we're going to progress through the story. All you have to do is just examine it, and then you're good. This is the part where you can save it if you want. Only if you have one more save left.
Thank God.
So, go ahead and combine this with this to make acid rounds. I don't have another save left, so I'm going to go ahead and go fight the boss. I have a bunch of acid rounds, and for this boss, this is the boss we're going to use all the acid rounds for, or all the ones until it's dead. And because the acid round stuns him, good bit. So follow my lead on this. First, we're going to shoot him into the acid round. I go behind him because it's easier that way, instead of being in that cramped area. And shoot him again, and you wait until he recovers. Reload each time he's recovering. Once he starts walking towards you, that's when you want to shoot it. Because there's times where I thought he recovered and he didn't. That's why I wait until he starts walking towards me. And then shoot him. Wait until he recovers, because if you don't, then you wait. It will do damage, but then he's not stunned, and then he will come and hit you. And you don't want that. So just keep on shooting him as long as he recovers. And then if he gets too close to you, run behind him. And he always walks in like an angle like that. So it's easy to shoot him. And you just keep on doing that until his next phase. You should have at least 40 rounds. Around 40 rounds when you get to this boss. So you should have plenty. It should take about 35-ish, maybe a little less, to kill him. So I think the first like 12 to 15, I don't remember, until he reaches his second phase. And don't shoot him when he reaches his second phase. You want him to finish his animation like that and then shoot him. And then his second phase should take about 8 more rounds-ish before he reaches his third phase. And you just keep on doing that until he's dead. Shoot him again. So just like that, you just want to keep on stunning him with acid rounds. This is why we wanted all those acid rounds. So yeah. Stuns him pretty dang good. And then you want to run around him. He's almost to his third phase. Right there, don't shoot him when he's at his third phase. And wait until you see which direction he goes. He's going that direction. So that's good. We're going to go over here. And grab this hand grenade. If you don't grab it now, grab it before you leave this area after the boss anyways. And he's going to throw down that. And now use the rest of the acid rounds on him until he's dead. So yeah. And you should have enough. Unless you missed a lot, there's no reason why you should use any other ammo besides your acid rounds. So. There we go, he's dead. We have a little less than 10 minutes left. So now we're going to go ahead and grab this high power round right there at the very end. From the opposite of where we're going to go. And there is a flash grenade over there right next to this lift, but I'm not going to grab it. I don't need it. And now we're going to go this way and this way. We're almost finished. We have to go back to Sherry. So, now there's just one more boss left, which is the final boss. The final boss, I think, is the hardest. I think the final boss is the hardest out of Claire's story. Maybe the first boss too, because you're just using handgun ammo. But the final boss is pretty difficult. But not too difficult to take us down. So now we're just going to head all the way to Sherry. Sherry will give you this pink card right there. And then we're going to go ahead and head to the lift in the middle, where the pink card will be activated.
Sherry, can you walk faster?
Yeah.
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
There? Yeah? Thank you for being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
Okay, once the lift lands, we're just going to run down here. We don't need to grab anything in this area, in this room. So, there we go. And now we're going to go ahead and go through this door. And to this lift. Right here. And once Sherry gets on, you're going to start going on it, and then it'll count down from 10 minutes, and then just run past all these plant zombies. And there's a trophy, I believe, that you have to beat the boss before it gets under 4 minutes for the bomb to go off. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to beat the boss pretty fast. So now we're going to go down here. Long ladder. And then go over here, examine the door. Sherry's going to try to open it from the other side. And then 2 plant zombies are going to fall. Not at the same time, just one at a time. One's going to be right here.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Shoot it.
Sherry, what are you...
And he should be dead.
Other side.
And then another one's going to drop pretty soon. Right here.
Damn it, you're
Shoot it. And then that's it for the plant zombies. There we go. Now we're just going to have to wait.
Minutes until detonation.
Okay. And then Sherry's going to open this door. And then we're going to come right through here. And we have a time limit, so there will be a fire zombie right here. I shoot him to kill him. He will die eventually. He won't get to you. He will die eventually. But we are on a time limit, so I just shoot him right away and just run. Because we won't really need any of our ammo anymore besides our grenades. We just need our grenades. And our minigun that we're going to get. So let's go ahead and do that. Go right through here.
worth a try.
And go ahead and grab this power supply.
8 minutes until
There we go. And then we're going to go right through here. Grab this minigun. And then go ahead and put in the power supply right here. And then the boss will start. And right away, I shoot him right away. Do some damage as best you can, but don't stay in one place too long because he will jump on you. And get your grenade ready and throw it at him. But throw your grenades once his eyes are back. So yeah, I throw another grenade right there, and then I run. Don't try to run in a straight line as much, because if he does his charge attacks only goes in a straight line. So dodge as best you can. So yeah, just throw your grenades and shoot him with the minigun if he's on the wall. But try to not be directly below him, because he will jump on you.
7 minutes until detonation.
And I'm gonna throw another grenade. I run at the very end so he doesn't charge at me later. And then I just shoot him right here. Do some good damage. Now he's gonna charge at me. And then I'm gonna get my grenade ready. Right there. There we go. But as long as you wait until his eyes grow back, it should be fine. Because his eyes will explode and then it'll do more damage to him. Climbing the wall. I'm going to shoot him right here. He's going to jump right over there. So, if you stay in one place too long, he will jump on top of you. So be careful. And just shoot him with a minigun and your grenades if you have any left. I don't think I have any grenades left. I think I used them all. That's why I don't know, I have 2 more. So I now have 1 more. Whoa. That was a close one. I don't want him to charge at me, so I run right to the edge. I throw my last grenade. There we go. I think he's dead. Once his body rips apart from his body, he will die eventually. But if you shoot him in the eyes, he will die faster. Because we're on a time limit. And so we did 5 hours to spare. I think you have to do it in 4 hours to spare. And so we had an hour, or 4 hours, 4 minutes to spare. And we were at 5 minutes. So, there we go. The final boss is dead. We finally did it. We got S+. No damage. No damage at all. And 3 saves. So, we did it in an hour and 55 minutes. For you, all the trophies might not pop up at once. Mine didn't. So, they gave me different videos to show it. Only 1 trophy popped up for me when I played. So, 1 trophy might just pop up for you too. And now that's completed. And now we're going to go to the Leon story. So Leon's story is next, which it's going to be easier because we won't have the minigun. So now we unlocked second run. And now we're going to go ahead and play some Leon. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that, shall we?
Subscribe.